Social anxiety is a very common thing to have, yet there seems to be a cloud of shame around it, and it makes people feel like shit. It's something I truly haven't felt in a long, long time, so when my friends come to me telling me they are anxious to make new friends and how people might perceive their unique personalities in a bad way, I tell them they're full of shit. I've come on a long journey to figure out who I am, and that's given me a lot of humility. And, I think that's what helps me combat any feelings of shame, because I don't let other people dictate how I feel. In many ways, it's like a boxing match. You never fully eliminate the pain dealt from rude comments or glaring stares, but you learn to dodge, block, and sometimes hit back. The first obstacle to tackle is insecurity. The root of insecurity comes from an unsteady ground of who you are. If you're not sure of who you are, then how are you supposed to be confident? How does one figure out who they are? I have no fucking clue. Screw knowing who you are. What if who you are is truly just a piece of shit? Do you really want to figure that out? Find out who you want to be, and spend every day being that. I might not fully know who I am, but I know who I want to be, and I know I fall short of that every day. But I also know that every day I get 1/10 of a percentage closer to being who I want to be. And maybe one day I can be that guy. I know enough about who I am to know that I hate myself. I could spend all day being sad about it, or I can strive to be something better. If you know that you are a weak and pathetic loser, you have to dream big. You have to dream of being something greater than yourself. Or else that's all you'll ever be, a weak and pathetic loser. The second obstacle is fear. Fear is a very controlling emotion. Most folks like to stay in a state of comfort, or homeostasis. Where there is comfort, there is safety, reliability. Most people say that magic lies on the other side of rainbows, but I don't think that's true. Magic lies on the other side of fear. That's where the true magic is. When you put yourself out there without a mask or a filter, and someone sees and hears you for the real you, that is magical. Most people like to live in a fairy tale where everyone likes them and they are the hero of their story, the prince or the king. We all want to be loved, but you're not going to find real magic in a fantasy world where everyone is playing a character and not their real selves. No, the real magic lies on the other side of fear. Now let's put all of these pieces together. So the next time you meet someone new, be nice, because that's the type of person you strive to be every day. But don't do it in a fake way. Don't put on an act. Don't pretend to be someone else. This is where the growth happens. I want you to dig deep inside of you and find, even if it's just a very, very small piece of genuine care, to genuinely care about the new person you're talking to, and to care to be nice to them. Big or small, there's a piece of that in you somewhere, and you need to draw that out. And by using that and by utilizing that, you grow that part of you. So that every time you do that, you get 1/10 of a percentage closer to being the person you want to be. I don't think anybody is inherently bad or evil. All human beings are equally capable of chaos and destruction as they are beauty and creation. We just have to find it in us to genuinely change. That's the scary part. I'm afraid. But that's where the magic is. Once you take that step to the other side, beyond fear, where taking that step is no longer paralyzing, well, that's when you truly become a magician. All your friends will think you are crazy, because you can do something their insecurities tell them is abnormal. I think we're all a little messed up inside, and that comes from your environment that you grow up in. Like I said earlier, we all have this equal ability to destroy as we do to create. It's just some parts of us were watered when we were younger, and other parts weren't. When you're trying to change, it's like watering a seed that's buried deep underground. Sometimes you just gotta dig it up. Sometimes you just gotta water it every day and pray that maybe it'll grow. Trying to be a better person, know that you're not inherently evil, and you're not alone in this. There's a small part of you, even if it's deep, 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 deep inside, that is actually a good person. And that's the part you should focus on. So when it comes to social anxiety, know that everybody's insecure in their own way. The people who come off as confident could honestly just be better at faking it. But if you can genuinely be confident, even if it's just a tiny part of you, every day that'll grow. And the genuine, real, authentic thing is better than any mask. Because we can sense it, everyone can sense it. I'm sure we've all seen someone who's tried to fake being nice or act in a certain way that clearly is not true to themselves. And sometimes it's really obvious that it's kind of cringy. We all don't want to be that, so the other option is to just be quiet, to not say anything. To think and think and think and think and think in your head, oh, they say this, they say that, and spew out something that makes the situation worse. Meet yourself where you're at and try to be real to you. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I only had the half of this video actually written, so I kind of just started rambling there in the end. I hope some of it made sense. But yeah, I've been having fun with this. I want to get to the point where I can just talk without having a script, like at all. But it's gonna be a little rough, so I'm gonna warm my way up to that. Because I want to keep making good content for you guys, and I don't want it to just sound like nonsense. Thank you for watching this video, and remember, you are not alone.